Started on that couch, couldn't catch my breath. Rob's got the Stoke voice, Ben's coaching best. Emma joined the crew, brought balance to the mess. From zero to hero, community blessed. And we are live, that's how we start. 3 voices strong, 1 beating heart. Couch to coach, we're building art. Every step we take, we're playing our part. Keep running, that's what we do. Keep running, me and you. Keep running, through and through. Keep running, the whole crew. Keep running, dreams come true. Keep running, I'm talking to you. Started on that couch, couldn't catch my breath. Rob's got the Stoke voice, Ben's coaching best. Emma joined the crew, brought balance to the mess. From zero to hero, community blessed. And we are live, that's how we start. 3 voices strong, 1 beating heart. Couch to coach, we're building art. Every step we take, we're playing our part. Keep running, that's what we do. Keep running, me and you. Keep running, through and through. Keep running, the whole crew. Keep running, dreams come true. Keep running, I'm talking to you. Started on that couch, couldn't catch my breath. Rob's got the Stoke voice, Ben's coaching best. Emma joined the crew, brought balance to the mess. From zero to hero, community blessed. And we are live, that's how we start. 3 voices strong, 1 beating heart. Couch to coach, we're building art. Every step we take, we're playing our part. Keep running, that's what we do. Keep running, me and you. Keep running, through and through. Keep running, the whole crew. Keep running, dreams come true. Keep running, I'm talking to you. Started on that couch, couldn't catch my breath. Rob's got the Stoke voice, Ben's coaching best. Emma joined the crew, brought balance to the mess. From zero to hero, community blessed. And we are live, that's how we start. 3 voices strong, 1 beating heart. Couch to coach, we're building art. Every step we take, we're playing our part. Keep running, that's what we do. Keep running, me and you. Keep running, through and through. Keep running, the whole crew. Keep running, dreams come true. Keep running, I'm talking to you.
I can't do it anymore. I can't put the intro on again. We are trying to sort it out. We will be with you as soon as we can. I'm just going to fill for a little bit. How is everybody? Hope everybody is okay. Please interact with me. We're just trying to get Emma onto the episode as well, and Ben's ditched me. Hope everybody likes the intro. Should play it about 4 or 5 times. Tell you what, I'll tell you a joke. This is the best joke ever. Even Ben loves this joke, and his daughters love this joke as well. So Duck walks into a bar and says to the barman, "Hey mate, got any bread?" Barman looks at him and goes, "No, we're a bar. We sell beer, we sell cider, we sell drinks, we sell crisps. We don't sell bread." So the Duck walks out. Next day, Duck comes back into the same bar and says, "Got any bread?" Barman looks at him and really confused this time and says, "No, I told you yesterday, we don't sell bread. We've got beer, cider, crisps. That's about as much as we're going to sell you." So the Duck says, "Okay," and walks out. Next day, Duck comes in, goes to the barman. Barman goes, oh, here we go again. Hopefully he doesn't ask for bread. Duck says, got any bread? Barman says, told you yesterday, told you the day before, we don't sell bread. We're a bar. If you come in tomorrow and you ask for bread again, I'm going to nail your beak to this bar. So Duck looks a bit alarmed and walks out. Next day, comes back in, goes over to the barman. Barman says he best not ask for bloody bread. He best not ask for bloody bread. Duck looks at him and goes, got any nails? Barman's shocked, says, no. So the Duck says, got any bread?
What a joke that
What
was!
a joke! What a joke! I was waiting for you. Come on.
I was going to ruin the joke, but I thought you were telling it so well. I'll just sit there and watch it because it's the way you tell them. It's the way you tell them.
It's the way you tell them.
Now focus on your real job. Where is Emma?
I've no idea. I've no idea.
You're the technical producer of this podcast.
I know. I've sent her the link. I've sent her 3 links. I've sent her the link via email again, so I'm not entirely sure where she is.
Maybe she's decided she doesn't want to do it anymore.
Maybe.
She's had holiday. She spent all week last week getting drunk, and she's thought, I don't want to come on this podcast anymore. Why would I spend my Monday evenings doing this when I can go and get smashed?
Yeah, absolutely. So Emma Bridges says, I don't get it. So she can hear us, she can see us, but she doesn't get it.
Oh, so she's gone back to being a listener.
She's a listener now. James Mitchell says, hi, Rob, deja vu. Carl Marsh says, very funny. Jack Stewart says, wish you played the intro again. Sam says, that was a quacker. Therese Marsh, laughing face. Kelly Burnred, got it right this time. Hi, guys. Let's talk about the Man City game. No, that's the biggest joke. That is the biggest joke ever. And we have Emma. So I'm gonna invite Emma in now. So we should have Emma. Emma, are you with us?
Drum roll.
Yeah, I think.
Yay! Finally. Did you not like the joke then?
Don't get it. Can you say it again?
You don't get it. So, yeah.
Oh, not again.
I'm not going to say it again. Not going to say it again.
Tell me after.
Yeah, I'll tell you after, yeah. So what I'm going to do
everybody.
is... Do you want me to play the intro again? Is that a bit weird? No,
I've watched it.
So I'm going to have to say, because this is going to go out on Friday, so I'm going to have to say... And we are live.
Eventually.
Eventually. If you're listening to this on a Friday, I'm not sure. I might leave that joke in for people to listen to because I think it's a quacker.
Yeah, I might get it next time.
I think it's really good. Your daughter was telling it, wasn't she, the other day, Billy? She was trying to say it.
Well, since I told Billy the joke, admittedly not as good as you, a few weeks back, she hasn't stopped saying it, to be fair. She's got a few versions of it, though. Some have expletives in, and sometimes we don't even get to the part about asking for bread. She just threatens to nail his beak to the bar. We get all sorts. So, yeah, it's good. It's a favourite joke in our house.
It's a good joke. It is a good joke. It's a very good joke. I love it, I do. I think it's the best joke ever. Anyway,
Sam just said that was a seamless introduction to the show. And
it was.
Oh, James Mitchell. Oh, look, sober Emma.
I wasn't drunk.
How is the hangover, Emma?
After your week long of drinking.
Didn't I get up the next day at 5 o'clock and go for a run?
Don't know.
Let's talk about everybody's running and we'll find out.
No AM.
Yeah. Let's talk about last week's running. So let's have a look at yours, Emma, because you were away in Turkey. So we'll do you first, if that's okay.
Okay, that's fine. So I was on holiday, so
here's the excuses already. Before she's even said anything, there's the excuse straight in there.
I did what I could because Ben said, don't put too much pressure on yourself. Do what you can. So that's what I did.
You did?
And I still ran. So it was really, really hot. There was a gym and there was 3 treadmills. So the first day I got in the gym, did my 45 minutes on the treadmill. I was happy with that because I don't like running on treadmills at all. I don't know how anybody does it. Honestly.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I don't like them either at all. Yeah.
Necessity.
Yeah, yeah, well, we'll see what happens. So I did my first day, 45 minutes, and got up early and went and got it done. The next day, I said to Dan, if I don't wake up, don't wake me up and make me go. I'll go later on in the day because I don't want to feel like I'm not enjoying going, and I want to just wake up slowly on holiday. And that's what I did. So I woke up slowly, had a nice morning, and then I went later on in the day. So I still went
Okay.
and did it,
Fair.
but it was harder because it was hotter. But that day there was nobody else in the gym, so I had the gym to myself. So that was even worse because the first day I bumped into a Silverdale runner, of all things to do on holiday. So I was all on my own the second day, and then the third day Dan came with me to the treadmills. He did 20 minutes and he's like, I'm not doing this anymore. I continued and did my 45 minutes. So I've done 3 consecutive days of 45 minutes on the treadmill. I was like, I can't do it again. So I had a
What
rest
was
day.
the plan though?
The plan was it was stripped back last week. It's like a bit of a taper week. So it was 3 days of 45
Yeah,
minutes.
good.
So
Yeah,
I did
just checking.
that, and then I think I swapped a rest day for another run. I changed them round because after 3 days of 45 minutes, I was like, I can't do it again. So I had a rest day, and then we went out and did a 5K. So the reason I was on the treadmill is because I was a bit scared to go on my own. So Dan
It
came
is.
with
It is.
me.
I agree with you. It is harder to go out when you don't know don't know where you're going in a country that you don't know as well. I can understand why
I
it's.
don't know because when I go to Australia, I don't feel like that, and whether that's because it's where we are, it's like a housing estate, and there's
Mm,
it's normal. Whereas I felt
normal.
like in
Not that Turkey.
Turkey,
Not that Turkey. If any Turkish listeners,
There's our one solitary Turkish listener,
yeah.
John.
So that's it. So
Nice
if
one.
if there are any Turkish listeners, we're not. Well, I say we. Emma isn't saying that you're not normal.
We
as
built up
in
our
you're
global
not letting me
listenership.
finish.
It took 2 years to build up a global listenership. We got one listener from Turkey, and you've just pissed him off.
I've found you some more from my friends that I made over there. What I'm saying is, it doesn't feel the same coming out of a hotel and going down. It doesn't feel as safe for me.
Yeah, I understand. But I wouldn't say
So
it's not normal.
it just didn't feel like a normal run, is what I'm saying. It's like
Right. Okay.
felt scary. Whereas when I go for a run in Australia, I feel like I'm running as if I was running at home.
Yeah. 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 I can understand
Maybe
that.
normal wasn't the right word.
Yeah. Probably not. Probably not.
Anyway, so Dan came with me and we did 5K and he
Around
loved
normal Egypt, normal Turkey.
Egypt,
I don't know why I say Egypt then.
around normal Turkey. And we just went 2.5K out, 2.5K back, nice and easy, nice and steady. And then when we got back to the hotel, I said to Dan, I'm going to do some strides. It wasn't on the plan to do them, but I think they were on somewhere else and I hadn't done them. So I thought I'd better just do them. And I didn't. And that summarises my running whilst I was on holiday. So I probably didn't stick to the plan as well as I should have, but I wanted to do a bit and I did enough, I think.
I think
'Cause I'm
it's a
tapering.
half decent week, to be fair.
Yeah,
Yeah. I
Just
think
have
so.
a look at it. I don't think you've done too bad. Made the best of a. I wouldn't say a bad situation, holiday, ain't you? But best of a situation where you got out and still done some stuff. And actually, I quite like the idea of putting strides in.
yeah. I did a lot of walking as well. And one day I got in the pool and did a swim and put that on my Strava. That was interesting. Not done that before.
Steal any segments in the pool?
No, it was funny though because I was just swimming up and down. So we'd got a swim up room and you could just go up and down, up and down. So I did that, and then the Strava map, the GPS, it was like all over
So
the
what you're
place.
saying is you're classing it as a swim up to the swim up route, but what you're saying is you actually swam to the bar to get your drinks and swam back again. You didn't
No,
go
there was
swimming.
There was no swim up bar. Just the
Fair
swim
enough.
up. Yeah.
Just a swim up room. Yeah.
We'll allow it.
Well,
So I think I'm happy with how I did.
you should
I
be.
think I did enough. I didn't do too much. I didn't do too little. I did enough that I was happy with what I did, and I feel like it's made me come into this week feeling, whilst I feel nervous about the Gritstone on Sunday, I feel like my body is ready. I don't feel like I've got any aches, pains, or I haven't got any issues going on that are making me think, oh God, my legs are too tired, or I've given
How
myself
far?
too much of a beasting.
How far is Gritstone?
34.5 miles.
But you've done it. You've done the route. You've done recce's, haven't you? So you know the route.
I've recce'd the whole route, so I know the route, I know where I'm going. I'll have my navigation on my watch just in case.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know where I'm going. It's the same elevation as we did at Tittersworth, but obviously in different peaks and troughs, but they're
I wouldn't be
equivalent.
nervous. I think you've done a solid block into Tittersworth, did well, had a bit of a down week, done a good 6-week block prior to your holiday, had a little bit of a holiday, and you're in taper. There's no reason why you won't do well.
Yeah.
All the signs are there.
Yeah, I think I've just put pressure on myself that I want to get under 8 hours. So I think that's the only thing that's making me feel nervous, is that I've put a target on it. So I know I'll finish it. I know I'll be fine. It's the pressure now that I've given myself a target to do it in under 8 hours.
It's the pressure that comes with being a podcast host.
Everybody's watching me.
Should we ask the listeners? So if you're watching in
Oh,
the
no.
comments, just give us a yes or a no if Emma's gonna go under 8 hours.
That's harsh.
I don't
I'll
think
say
it's
yes.
harsh.
I'll say yes.
I'll say yes as well. I think it's
What did
the
you get?
pressure
What
that
did
comes
what,
with being a
what did you
podcast
get at
host.
Tittersworth?
Tittersworth was 7 hours 44, I think.
And you were babysitting me for half of that. Well, not even half of that.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah, it was. Up until 7 miles, you were babysitting me and then burnt off and left me. Bye.
Oh, Sam just said no.
Oh.
Dreams out. Sam's a wind-up merchant.
He is a
An
wind-up merchant.
absolute wind-up merchant. So he will be saying no regardless, because he's one of
Ben
those
Freeman
people.
says yes.
Ben Freeman says yes. See?
I agree you will. I think you will. I definitely think you will.
James
I think-
Mitchell, 100% yes. There you go.
So it's further than Tittersworth.
Mm,
So it's about 5k more.
yeah. I think because I'm not saying that you didn't do any training for Tittersworth, but you've put your training in from Tittersworth to now and doing Gritstone grind. You've done a lot of recce's, you've done a lot of long miles on a Sunday with Jack and Becca and whoever's gone with you. So I think you know the route and you know where the pitfalls are a little bit, so you know when you can run faster, you can run slower. Whereas Tittersworth, it's a little bit not unknown, because I know you've done it before, but it is a bit more unknown.
It's a
And it was
cumulative fatigue.
horrendous
and
weather as well.
You've
when you first
trained
started.
well.
Yeah. I think I've got to just be conscious of making sure that I steal time when I can.
Mm.
So when I'm at the checkpoints, just grab and go, fill my bottles up, go. I've even gone into the detail of like which gates I can just push and get through, or I've got to mess around to get it open to get through, or jump over it.
Wow,
So-
that is detail. That is detail.
That weren't part of my coaching. Well done. Let's keep that up. Keep that. James
So we've got-
Tutton, good evening. Amanda
Yeah.
did 7 hours on 30
Degrees C day 2 years ago. today. Yeah,
Oh,
so-
there we go. Jack said you missed the recce.
But he does believe in you, and also
Yes,
Penny
I
Massa.
missed
Hello,
a
Penny. Hello, Penny Massa. Penny Massa says yes, and also Carl Marsh says yes as well.
It's going well then.
You have
We
missed
got-
a recce though. Did he go
got-
on
Which
Sunday
one?
when you were away?
That's the one that he missed from when he didn't show up that day.
Yeah, when
Oh.
he was hungover.
I haven't missed a recce.
Anyway,
You got the support of the
I have a
listeners,
Mr.
which is
Recce.
great.
Yeah, I've
Thank
got-
you, everybody, for believing in me. I will.
Yeah.
I will do my best.
Apart from
will.
Sam,
You
you
will.
absolute
do your best.
tosser.
And that is all that matters, is that you do your best and that you enjoy it. Because if you don't enjoy it, what's the point in it? So don't feel the pressure. Although everybody behind the podcast says yes. So if you don't do it, you're letting everybody down. But don't feel pressured.
I feel like I need to cry now. Thanks.
No, don't cry. Don't cry. Don't
Our
cry.
When I come
Turkish
on
listeners
next
just
Monday,
commented.
Turkish listeners just
He said,
comment.
absolutely not. I can't stand that woman off the podcast, and she absolutely won't do under 8 hours. You upset the Turkish locals.
oh, never mind.
Oh dear. Never mind. Oh dear, this is even worse now. Never mind. They're not normal. Never mind. I'm not bothered. I'm really.
Not them as people. Just like it's not the same going and running down a Turkish road as it is like running round here. It's just not the same. That's all I'm
No,
saying.
yeah. I didn't think I went when I went to Turkey. I didn't think I went out and did a run.
Were you
around
scared as well?
I genuinely. I think the thing for me is
What about scared? He's 7 foot.
7 foot. What is he? A monster?
months.
Did you call
7
him
foot
earlier?
monster.
I don't think I was scared. I just think it was.
And it wouldn't be
something
horrible to him
unknown.
anyway, because he's a prime customer for a Turkish hairdo.
And teeth.
Oh, I had a Turkish bath. That was an experience. Have you ever
Oh
had
yeah,
one
it
of
is.
them?
Yeah. They put
Oh
bubbles all
my
over you, don't they? And they
days.
like smack you and all sorts, don't they?
Well, do you want me to go into it?
Yeah, go on, go into it. You've said it now. You've got to.
No, I'm too embarrassed.
It's gone too far.
that'll be an exclusive for. We'll put an extra episode out this week. Emma's experience in a Turkish bath. Anyway, shall I talk about my running?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, so my running, I didn't do anything on the Monday because it was Bank Holiday Monday. There was no club runs, although they did go out and do a recce of Potter's Half.
Did you just
and
say you didn't run because it was a bank holiday?
No.
Don't get
I
me started.
normally go out with Stoke Fit on a Monday, but because there was no runs on Bank Holiday Monday with Stoke Fit, I didn't go out.
No,
And I was
running on Bank Holiday
knackered
Monday.
anyway. I was shattered. My legs were in bits from the Deadly Dozen on the Saturday. And Ben, back me up here. You were saying the exact same last week.
I ran on Monday.
I know you did, but you didn't run on the Sunday. I ran on the Sunday.
That was your stupid mistake. Full
Well,
recovery and then have a run.
I know, but I didn't go out Monday because I was absolutely knackered.
Because
My
it was
legs were-
bank holiday.
because
On
it
to
was
Tuesday.
because it was Bank Holiday. Tuesday, I went out and I did 45 minutes easy. Stiff legs from Saturday still. So I did that. I did 4.4 miles. And then, what?
Jim Flowers, did you get roped into a Turkish photo shoot too? Jim? What's a Turkish photo
Whilst
shoot,
doing
mate?
whilst doing the Turkish
Whilst
bath.
having the Turkish bath.
Rob, carry on with your running. Jim, tell us what a Turkish photo shoot is, please.
And then I did my strides after. So I did my 45 minutes and then I did my strides. So I did that. This is, by the way, I haven't said an excuse. I have been off work this week. So, although I wasn't on holiday as in away, I was on holiday as in off work. So I did do other things as well. Although, saying that, Robbie Burns, who is off on leave for 6 weeks, has done 130 miles this week. So I don't know why I've just said that.
Teachers training camp.
Tuesday, I went and played football.
Oh yeah,
got
how is your
kicked.
ankle?
It's all right now. It's not bad actually. It's okay.
You're gonna get it
I got-
up. Let's have a look.
It's
Give
fine.
us an exclusive.
Oh, Christ. Foot
Look at my
alert.
tan line. Look at my tan line.
That's gross.
Hang on.
Oh,
Have
look
you
at
got
them toes.
Have you
Look
got
at them
pants on? I'm
toes.
sure we've just saw your shorts leg then.
Yeah, I've got pants on. Of course, I've got pants on.
Put it away.
Put it away. Put it away. So yeah, I got kicked. I got a graze on my foot. I did score a goal, and I got kicked on my ankle, so that really hurt. So I did text Ben and told Ben, and Ben was like, "You need to choose between running and football."
I said that to you for about 6 months.
I know you have. But I just love football, though. I just love playing football. I love the during during the game, before the game, after the game, talking to the lads and stuff. Anyway, I am.
Lads.
Yeah, I do. I know. And then on the Wednesday, I went out and did evening 5 miles easy. I can't remember what my plan. I think my plan was 45 to 60 again, so I did 50, 52, 53 minutes. Enjoyed that. Didn't do anything on a Thursday. Can't remember why.
Bank
Tell me
holiday?
reason. No, it wasn't a bank holiday. It was. Oh no, I swapped. I did my tempo session on the Friday, and I swapped my complete rest to the Thursday. So I did the tempo session on the Friday, complete rest on the Thursday, and then on the Friday I did the morning tempo session. I abandoned it after 2 or 3 sets. So it was a 10-minute warm up, and then it was 2 minutes at fast pace, 5k pace, then a minute break for 5. And then a 5 minute standing still recovery, and there was 3 sets. And I got to the second set. It was right in the morning. I didn't have any breakfast or anything, and I felt lightheaded after. So I stopped. I thought I can't do any more.
That's what
I'm
happens
glad-
when you mix and
I know.
match. Stick to
I'm
the
glad
plan.
we've taught you about preparation and all that.
I
sort of stuff.
know,
Ooh,
I
we've got a session
know.
today. Nah,
I
don't
know.
fancy any breakfast.
I went out early just to get it done because I can't remember what we did on Friday. Oh, we went Blackpool. Went to Blackpool. So I wanted to get out of there early and do it early.
Should
So
have
it
gone
was-
and stole a Blackpool segment while you were there.
I
Did you stick any stickers in Blackpool?
No, I didn't take any with me. I need to take some with me next time. But Saturday, we had a bit of a part road meet up with me and Mr. Russell. It was a bit unplanned because I was supposed to take Arthur up Snowdon, but he changed his mind, so he didn't want to go. He wants to go, but doesn't want to go then because he wanted to do something different. So I text Ben, and Ben said he was going to go to Cannock Chase, which is about 45 minutes between us and Ben, so ideal. We did a bit of a warm up, so we did 7-minute warm up. I've got on mine, although I think it was about 10. Did the part run. Started off at the front because we were just chatting, and then they said, "Ready, set, go." I was like, "What?" Okay, so we just went, and I was going too fast.
Literally, they were doing the countdown, and Rob was doing his parking on the Ringo app.
Yeah, it was.
They were literally going 5, 4, and
I
he was
forgot
looking
about
at his phone, doing his parking.
I forgot
But
about
go!
that. Yeah, I completely forgot about that. That's why I was at the front still, because I was trying to do my parking because it wouldn't let me do it, and then I looked on it. I was like, "Oh, it's letting me do it," so I did it while it's running. So at the start, and it's a very good route. It's a hard route. It's very undulating, bit of a mixture of path and bit of trail, not massive trail, but like a little bit of like in the woods and things. And I got a PB.
Yay! Well done.
I got a P. I wasn't even planning on going out fast. I wasn't planning on getting a PB. Got to about 3 mile, and Ben came back for me, and he said I didn't really look at my watch all the way around, and Ben said to me, "Oh, I think you're on for a PB." I was like, "Oh, no, I'm not sure." And then I looked at my watch. I was like, "Yeah, I think I am." So I pelted it to the last bit, and I got a PB of 23:59.
Brilliant.
Which
Well done. That's great.
I'm so happy about. I couldn't believe it. I generally thought I'm never going to get under 24 hours, 24 minutes, 24 minutes, and I got under 24 minutes, 23:59. And then we did Ben's version of strides.
Ooh,
So
how
yeah,
did they go? Tell me.
hard 100-meter sprints. So 100
Are
meter
they
sprints.
my version or your version or different?
No, they
ones?
weren't
Literally.
100 meters. They weren't 100-meter sprints. I mean,
Right.
that's not what they were. So basically, I mean,
Very fast then.
well, this comes at the end of my running week, but it was basically doing a 5k at tempo for me, and then 6 100-meter efforts. So I wouldn't say sprints, but I managed to encourage Rob to do a warm up, a session, a cool down with strides at park run.
I just need to come
That's
to every
great.
part, every session with me now.
And
just a bit.
he's got a turn of pace, this lad has, to be fair.
I have got to turn up. I've got long legs. That's my
Maybe
advantage.
just
My
sim one.
legs. Hey.
We just sim one.
So yeah. So we did that 6 100-meter, whatever they were, and and then on the Sunday I did 5 miles because they were going out to do a recce. So some of the Biddulph crew were doing a recce with Trevor Hoyle and other people from Silverdale. So I went out and did 5 miles before they went and did that. What
Did
are you
you do some
shaking?
of that?
So I did it beforehand. So I went out really early because I couldn't do it because Arthur had a friendly. So I went out early just to do that first bit. What are you shaking your head at?
On Saturday after the park run, we had a conversation about the fact that this
I
week
knew it.
is
I knew this
technically
was
in
coming up.
taper because of Great North Run.
But you didn't tell me that because you forgot about Great North Run.
Well, you changed the plan halfway through because we were training for Potter's Half, but then just casually, I forgot I was doing Great North Run, like you do. So I said, we'll taper you this week, but you need to do you one last long run. But I said to you, go out, and as I said, go out and do between 8 and 10 miles. And actually, I said, no, forget that idea, because if I tell you to do between 8 and 10, you'll go and do 8. I didn't expect when I said go and do 10 that you'd do half the distance.
No, you said do 90 minutes, actually. You changed it. You said do 90
So did it take you 90 minutes to do 5 miles?
No, just under an hour.
So you didn't even do an hour. How many
No.
minutes did you do?
I can't remember. I'll never look. Hang on.
If you say 57, this podcast is over.
I don't think I did that many.
I don't even know how many minutes you did. But if it's too close to an hour and you didn't round it up, we're done.
49:23.
So you didn't do any.
That's terrible.
You did a 50-minute easy run.
Well,
And
athlete
this
can
week's the big weekend. Did you do your plan today?
yeah.
What?
So
What's
on the
your plan?
So on the plan today was 45 to 60 minutes, and I've done with Stoke Fit 58 minutes and 44 seconds.
Okay.
So not quite 60 minutes, not quite 45 minutes.
You didn't round it up to an hour, Christ.
No. I don't bother all that, my lot. People rounding up to things just does me head in. Why? Why do you need round up? It does.
I do.
I know most people do. It doesn't bother me at all. I quite like not rounding up. It saves me
What's wrong
time.
with you?
Strava, genuinely, Strava. I know people love Strava, and don't get me wrong, I like Strava because you can find out the stats and stuff, and like segments and stuff. Although I have stole a segment tonight. This is bizarre. I stole a segment, and then literally about 2 minutes later, somebody stole it off me.
Yeah, that's what I do.
That's mad. So I had an email to say 9:44. No, it wasn't 2 minutes. 9:44. Nice one. You're the local legend. 20:04. There it goes. I'm like,
That's brilliant.
and it's somebody that I run
love
with.
that. I
And it's
love
somebody,
that.
Lee Parrish, who runs with
Was he
Stoke
on the
Fit.
same run with you?
He must have been, but I don't know why I got it, and then he must have been.
He's running behind you.
Well done. You've got nice one. You're the local legend. Oh, sound. I could talk about that on the podcast. Oh, by the way, it's just gone. So, but yeah. So today I went out and did the bottle oven kiln run with Stoke Fit, which was really good around Burslem. We talk about that on Strava at the Five of the listeners this week on Wednesday. So if you get a chance, have a listen to that. It's a really good run. Louise Gibbs set it up. So yeah, that's my running. I think I've done okay. Not too bad. Not too shabby.
You did
Got
well.
I got a PB.
Congratulations on the PB.
Yeah,
I mean,
well
I
done.
said to you, I was having a cup of tea after, and I said, like, you're probably in the best shape you've ever been in since we've been doing this.
Yeah, I would say
I'd
so.
say that. A mixture of my coaching, a mixture of Emma's spreadsheet. We got you going in the right direction.
Yeah. It was nice though. I did enjoy Saturday because we played on the park with the kids as well, didn't we? With Billy and Amelia, and then we had a cup of tea. It was good. It was nice to see you, to see all of you, not just see you, but see Rachel and the kids as well. It was nice.
It was good.
It was good. And next time I'll bring Arthur. He doesn't come on it because I was going to bring Arthur, but he does karate on a Saturday morning, so it was awkward timing.
And if I brought Oliver, yeah, no chance.
Would he be swinging on the swings and asking us to push her higher and
No
talking about
chance.
trumping and stuff like that?
He'd be trumping, all right.
Anyway, how was your week of running, Ben? Because spoiler alert, somebody wins Sexy Graph this week. He's got a good week this week.
Well, I mean, before I go through it, I said it on the episode that we did before this. I've hit a 50-mile week for the first time in a long time, but it makes absolutely no difference because if I go and do a 20-mile week this week, then it's just a load of rubbish, isn't it? So the
Mm.
first thing I would say is you got to back it up. That's what I plan to do this week. But my week of running has been massively helped by joining a new run club. Touched on it a little bit. I've joined Halesowen Athletics Club. Sam, if he's still watching, I'm either going to get some abuse or if, oh, you joined Halesowen. Probably get a message in a minute, WhatsApp guaranteed, some kind of nonsense. But I've joined them. They're an athletics club that has its own track, which is great. So I've been getting down there and doing track sessions. It's got me really motivated. And I'm going to be competing for them next season in the national road relays, in the track meets and the cross country, as well as trying to fit all the other bits of running in. So that's helped me. My week was deadly dozen stiff legs on Sunday. Really bad stiff legs.
Yeah,
Monday, I did 40 minutes easy, although it was a bank holiday. Contrary to popular belief, I went out and did a run because you are allowed.
You can't run on bank holidays. It's not
So
allowed.
I broke the rules and went out
If the
and did a
banks are
run on
allowed a
bank
holiday,
holiday.
if the banks are allowed holidays, we're allowed holidays as runners.
So I did 40 minutes. I did 40 minutes easy, but what I'm trying to do in my easy running is take a leaf out of Carl Moulton's book and because I want to get my mileage really high. I say really high for me. But to do that, my easy runs need to be easy. So I've taken my easy pace right down. So my easy pace is close to 10-minute mile now for 40 minutes. That was on Monday with an average heart rate of 125 beats per minute. So I'm happy with that. That's some good like zone 2 work. Then Tuesday, I went to the track and I did 8 by 1K with 90 seconds rest.
Can I just say something?
Go on.
So he's been in this running athletics club for a week, and he's already bought himself some running spikes within a week. Straight in there.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I'd do
That's
the same.
fine. That's fine.
I've ordered some new trainers too.
Another pair.
Yeah, have it.
Oh my life.
The reason I bought spikes, I'll tell you about this in a minute. I'll tell you about it in a second. So I went to the track because the good thing about the athletics club is I get to use the track anytime that there's not a club session on the track. So I went down there.
Sam says, I didn't run today because it's Labor Day in America.
Hey. Rob. So I did 8 by 1K off 90 seconds, which was a good session. Average pace of the 1Ks was about 5:30 to 5:40 per mile, which was
Say
good.
that again. You did 8 times 1K.
8 times 1K with the pace of the Ks. I was doing 5:35 per mile pace, 5:51.
That's made me feel sick.
6s, 5:50s, 5:54, 5:57. So I'm trying to do them. I was trying to do them around 5K pace.
And you were doing 90 seconds rest between
90 seconds rest.
Like jogging
between
rest.
each K. Standing rest. So that was Tuesday with warm-up, cool down, some drills. 40 minutes easy in the morning on the Wednesday, but then I did a bit of a double and I put the treadmill at home to use and I got another 4.5 mile in. Then Thursday is my track session down the club with the coach, which is really good because the session on a Thursday is like shorter, sharper reps, which is really focusing on speed. So they did what's called flying 30s, which is 90 meters, but you progressively get faster through the middle 30 meters.
Yeah.
And that was 4 sets of flying 30s with then a rest, and then 2 sets of 4 by 200. So 200 meters reps. So that's like working really on your speed because you're pushing your speed, working on VO2 max. And then I did 6 easy, on Friday. Then we did park run, and I went out and did park run at 80% of my threshold, and then did the 100 meters.
How do you know that it's 80% of your threshold?
So
RPE.
on your watch, you'll know what your threshold pace is, and you can set on your watch your pace based upon percentages of your threshold. So my threshold, so you can do threshold pace or threshold heart rate.
Where's
So
that?
so if you probably have to do it in the app, in the
Okay.
Garmin Connect app. But when I set the workout up, I just set the pace that I'm targeting to be 80% of my threshold pace. So that was
So I
basically
do it.
trying to,
If I go out and do the tempo,
yeah.
you can set your pace. So you can either have it by distance. You can have distance and
Yeah.
time, and
Yeah.
then you can have it by
I do
pace
that.
and do it that way.
Yeah.
That's how I do my tempo runs.
So the idea was I didn't want to be full out because of something I've got coming up this Wednesday, but I still wanted to do the park run as a bit of an effort.
Mhm.
So I had to run it between 6:30 per mile and 7 minute per mile. So I did 6:41 per mile for the park run. So it was a good kind of effort around threshold, which hopefully brings a bit of threshold development. And then I did some speed work at the end. Then Sunday I did a long run, which took me up to 50 miles, and that was no, actually no. Then I went to test the spikes out on Saturday afternoon. Did a few laps of the track in the spikes, and then I did a long run. I did 90 minutes, 11 miles to hit 90 minutes, 50 miles per week, and then
Fab.
it was a good solid week. But this is all because I've got my first 5,000 meters track race on
5K.
Wednesday.
Stop saying
No,
5,000.
it's on a track. It's 5,000 meters.
It's 5K.
No, it's 5,000 meters.
I was saying this on Saturday. You was like, it's 5,000. It's 5K. It's just 5K. It's exactly the same distance.
Ben Freeman. I did a track session today with South Treasure Harriers. Well done, Ben. Love a track session. Sam, here we go. Can you get me a guest pass down the track? I absolutely can, Sam. Send me a message. Slide into my DMs. I'll get you a guest pass.
And James Mitchell
James
says Garmin
Mitchell,
app.
yeah.
Go to performance stats and then running lactate threshold.
There we go.
Thanks,
Perfect.
James.
Good bit
I'll
of
have a
advice.
look.
But Wednesday, I am doing my first 5,000 meters track race. But the guys that organised it, he said, "What's your 5K time?" So I gave him the 5K time for when I chased Robert Parkrun at the Whammy, and they're having a juniors 3,000 meters, which obviously I'm too old for,
3K.
and then they're having an A, B, and C race. The A race is for the faster people in the club. Now my time of 18:40 something for when we was at the Whammy puts me in the A race, and I am absolutely crapping myself. Because the people that I'm running against, I've looked at them on Strava, they're running 5Ks, 5,000 meters, in like 15 and a half minutes. I'm going to get lapped 3 times.
You won't. You'll be fine.
The guy said, I can put you in the B race, but you'll win the B race by about 3 minutes. So you have to go in the A race. So then I'm
You're
going
gonna
to be last in my first time meeting people properly at the track outside of the session I've done. The whole club comes and watches apparently, and I'm going
to come down in the Couch to Coach merch and going to handing stickers out.
Should we go today? When is
Yeah.
it? Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Let's
You know
go.
in there. You know in there. You know in there. The back.
podcast.
You know that guy at the back there blowing out his backside. He's in a podcast, a running podcast.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
But to be fair, it is really good because I have got access to track. It has taught me to do more stuff like the short speed work that I've been doing, like the 200, 300 meters. You wouldn't do the pace that you do on a track on the road because you've got things
Yeah.
like roads to cross, pedestrians to take
Yeah.
into, potholes, and you just can't do it. And then the other thing is having a group. There's about 7 or 8 people at each track session. You're running with people that are faster than you, and it's pushing me on and driving me on. So watch this space. I want another handicap race with the Silito in 6 weeks because not only will I catch him, he'll be catching me for the last mile.
Confident, aren't you? I've just got a PB.
Very true. You'll get
No. So I love a track session. I do like a track session. It does push you a little bit more because you haven't got, like you say, that notion of cars coming behind you and crossing over
Yeah.
roads and pedestrians and having to keep your wits about yourself and up and down hills and stuff. Whereas a track session is obviously flat and you can just keep going and keep going and keep going. So yeah, I do like a track session.
And they're open on a bank holiday Monday.
That
Shall
one we
we?
did with Staffs Moreland was good, wasn't
He
it?
was very good, yeah, and the one that Murray did as well. So Murray did one a couple of
Yeah.
months ago, and they did one recently. So at
They
Northwood
did, yeah.
Stadium, I have
I
always
gen-
said that I wanted to get down Northwood Stadium, but it's just never gets
I
to the point where I do.
genuinely believe the way to get faster and squeeze more out of yourself in terms of speed is track running.
Hmm. For
Because
the shorter distances or all distances.
just all the general principle of running is that you need to improve your aerobic threshold and your anaerobic threshold, and your anaerobic threshold only comes from working at those really high intensities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can do it on the road, but I just think if you can get on the track regularly and you can push yourself harder at that type of in those conditions and that environment, especially if you can do it with people, you're going to get faster.
Yeah. Yeah.
Something to think about.
It is something to
Yeah.
think about. And we're quite lucky because living in Stoke, we have got quite a few options. So you've got Northwood Stadium, you've got Keele as well. They've got a track. You can go down
There's one in
Birchall
Mac.
playing. There's one in Macclesfield. There's one at Birchall as well in Leek. So we are quite lucky that you can get to one.
I'm just going to say as well, because I forget about this. Thank you very much, James Tutton. You have access to a track session every Friday.
I do.
Who does?
Me.
Rob?
I
Can
do.
I come?
James, Amanda, can Emma join? I can't do it on a Friday because I take Arthur to football training session on a Friday at the same time. So I think it's 6 till 7. Correct me if I'm wrong, James. And Arthur's training is 6 till 7. But can Emma
5.
join?
Says it's 5.
5.
James, it's
Who said
5.
5? Yeah, well, okay, then 5. Friday, 5 p.m. Yeah.
So you could go.
I could go, but then I wouldn't be able to take Arthur to. It's 5 till 6, and I can't get back in time. It's in Leek, so I couldn't get back in time to take Arthur to football training. So that's why I can't do it. I knew there was a reason why I couldn't do it. I have been quite a while ago, and it is good. It is very good. So, can Emma join? We did the Mara session last week at Northwood. Yeah, it was great. So Theresa Marsh, yeah, I saw that. I saw Carl. I did it. James Mitchell, I agree. Track sessions are great. 5 and social sessions. So anyone welcome. There you go.
Oh, I'll come one week then.
There
I'd
you
love
go.
that. Thank you. Thanks, James.
I'll put it on your plans after Great North Run and Gritstone, and then you got no choice. Sorry, Arthur.
Shall we have a look at?
Sexy graph. Yeah. Them other boys don't know how to act. Yeah. If that's your girl, better watch your back. Yeah.
So Sexy Graph this week was won, not by Emma for a change, although she did come second, which I was very unhappy about.
I was surprised at.
So overwhelmingly, actually, I think this is the one that's been won by the most amount. Ben got 11 votes, I got 1 vote, and Emma got 2
Is this the
votes.
bit where I have to strip now?
Yeah,
Yeah.
79% of the vote. So let's go.
Sexy graph. Yeah.
Coming up.
Them
Coming
other
up.
boys don't know how to act.
So well done, Ben. You definitely deserve Sexy Graph this week. Your graph is quite nice. It is good looking.
Thank you. According to Rachel, at the start of the week, it looked like a pair of boobs.
I was just, thinking about that.
She misunderstood what we meant by sexy graph.
Yeah.
We showed her my graph at the start of the week after they did us, and we showed her Rob's and Emma's, and she went, "Well, yours wins because yours looks like a pair of boobs." I ruined it by doing a 50-mile week because it got that elevation. But the whole purpose
Looks like
of the last
Madonna's
few
boobs
weeks,
now.
very pointy. The whole purpose of the last few weeks was to get me up to 50 miles, but
Yeah.
I don't. As much as I wanted to win Sexy Graph, I don't care because it counts for nothing if I don't stay where I wanted to stay. If I only do, I said, if I only do 20, 30 mile an hour this week, it's a big waste of time.
But it's not a waste of time. Don't put pressure on yourself because if you don't go out and do it now, you will be putting pressure on yourself. I genuinely think if you're going to get close to that 45, 50 miles, that's fine. That's plenty. 50 miles in a week is amazing.
Yeah, I
Incredible.
was saying I don't want to go higher than that.
Oh, so you want to get
I
just
want,
above 50?
I want to be
stay at 50.
around 50, so it's like that's kind of the level
Consistency.
consistent. And
okay.
I want to put about 6 to 8 weeks of that together.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter if I hit that now, because if I plummet again, my graph's going to be all like this, and that's no good.
Like Rob's.
Hey,
Rob.
and yours. Mine and yours are very similar, I think.
I
You've got
don't
it
think they
down.
are.
You have there. So you've got down and then you go back up, and mine goes down, goes back up, yours goes down, goes back up, and then goes back down. Yours are more consistent, granted, for the last from
6
middle of
weeks.
July. Yeah.
And what did we do in July? Tittersworth. So we did
Yeah.
Tittersworth. I had a week off, built it back up,
Yeah,
been
that's what I did.
consistent.
That's
Now
what
I'm
I did.
tapering.
That's
ready.
exactly what I did. Exactly.
You've got
what I
different
did.
plans. We spoke about this on Saturday. What's actually happened is Emma's done consistent training for a bit going up to Tittisworth, did that big ultra, had a week down because we wanted to make sure she recovered, gone back up and carried on for 6 weeks, and then she's gone into taper. Whereas your plan has been all about building your mileage up a little bit. So what we've been doing is giving you like 2 to 3 weeks of good training, and then giving you a down week, and then another 2 to 3 weeks of training, and then a down week, because you're training for 2 different things.
Yeah.
So you are actually, just stop arguing, kids. You are both doing very well.
You said to me on Saturday you were going to come onto the podcast with an apple with my name on it. Have you done that?
No, I ate the apple for my breakfast this morning.
We were
Won't be allowed
talking
to
about
get
it on
any more.
Saturday because he was very
I was.
impressed with my partner on PB. He said to me, I'm going to
I'm
come with an
impressed
apple.
with that.
Going to come with an apple with my name on it.
Yeah.
Go on
The
then,
plan
rate
was to get an apple with Rob written on it. Rob, not Wob,
Wob.
with his name written on it. And then I was going to hold up a martini glass with Emma written on it.
Yeah. So, well done. Well done, Emma, for doing your treadmill running. Well done to Ben for winning Sexy Graph.
Well
And you can
done.
vote for Sexy Graph every single Sunday.
Singing sexy graph. Yeah. Them other boys don't know how to act.
Yeah. And if you want to, you can tag us in, put your own Sexy Graph onto
Yeah.
Instagram and
We
tag
wanna
us in,
see them.
because there's some people have. So Kelly has, Claire has. We've seen some people's Sexy Graph, and they are very, very good. So please tag us in it if you've got a
Yeah, I
Sexy
like
Graph.
seeing them.
Yeah, me too. Me too. So 2 weeks ago, we span the wheel of Coast to Coast, and it landed on running myths. So we waited till Emma's back with us to talk about it on the podcast, because she was away last week in Turkey. So let's talk about running myths. And if anybody's got any running myths that want us to dispel, or you can dispel on YouTube, please let us know. Leave a comment.
Can we do it in an engaging way?
Of course you can.
So we'll each take it in turns to say something.
Yeah.
And you have to guess whether it's real or a myth.
Okay.
And the listeners can get involved.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
Go on then.
The biggest myth, the biggest myth I think about running is that running ruins your knees. Emma, just move your microphone a little way, bit away from you. That's it.
That's the one I was gonna say.
I know you were. That's why I said it.
That is a
Because
myth.
that is the biggest myth. It is the biggest myth. And we had a doctor on, Dr. Hussein Al Zubaydi, a couple of months ago, and he dispelled that myths by saying that
Yeah.
actually it helps. So research shows runners have a lower risk of knee osteoarthritis than sedentary people. Running strengthens muscles, bones, and joints. Knee problems usually come from overtraining, poor form, or weak supporting muscles, not running
Should
itself.
you just say muckles?
Muffles. I said muffles.
There's one for you, Sam.
Supporting muffles, not running itself. So yeah, so it is a big myth. And I think I think the bigger that you are, the more impact it has on your knees. And I genuinely think that, because when I was bigger, my knees used to hurt a lot more. Not so much now. And I think getting a gait analysis for your trainers as well, because you need some support and maybe some stability. You might overpronate or underpronate. So getting yourself a gait analysis and get yourself some proper running trainers is important as well to add into that. It's not just about going out and running in whatever you've got to hand, because that might have an impact on
I would
people's knees.
say I agree.
Also, say that there's something to be said about people's running form.
Yeah.
Now, one of the things that is common with runners, especially as they try to get quicker, is overstriding.
Mm.
Now, what you've got to think about with overstriding, sorry to bore you all to death for a second, but if you imagine that you're landing and you're overstriding and this is your heel of your foot, if you land like this with your heel on the floor and you're overstriding, it's really hard to do it. But what you want to be doing is trying to get your foot to land under the center of mass. So if you stand up tall and you're running, you want to try and get your foot, the lead foot, to land under your body with what's known as soft knees, like a bend in your knee. But what tends to happen is people try to get faster by pushing themselves and straining, and they end up overstriding. And what happens is they land heel first.
Yeah.
And as they're landing heel first, they're landing with a straight leg, and all the impact is going through the heel, up the shins, through the knees, into the hips. And this is how you end up with injuries. So what you've got to really try and think of is your running form. So staying up nice and tall, this thing about pulling a balloon up above your head, like a helium balloon's pulling you up, because that keeps you nice and upright, which in turn means you're not going to overstride, which hopefully means that when you think about your foot placement, is trying to get your foot to land under the center of mass with a soft knee, and you can actually reduce the impact going through your knee.
Yeah. So that is
There you
a
go.
myth. Busted.
I find though as well, when you talk about running to someone that's not a runner or hasn't got experience of running, that's the first thing they say. They're
Yeah.
like, "Oh, when you
Yeah.
get older, you'll have really bad knees." And I'm just like,
Yeah.
well, you would
Well,
say that because you don't run.
Yeah, I can't run my knees. All that, yeah.
Yeah. So that is myth busted. Myth number one busted. Who's going next? Emma?
I'll go.
Go on then.
So, myth number 2, you should always carb load before a race.
Ooh, that's a good one. And what's the actual? What do you think about
Well, it's not a one size fits all, is it?
that? No.
It's what works for you. So I think it's really important that before a race, you've got to have practiced.
Ben looks like Ben's colouring in.
I know he's drawing a picture, isn't he?
Helps me
So-
think.
Oh right, he is actually drawing as well.
It helps me think.
Oh wow, that's very good.
Very
Very
creative.
artistic. So yeah, I think you should stick to what you know, and you should practice before you race. So people, when you're going into a race, be prepared to fuel correctly. Be prepared the night before what you're going to eat, what time you need to eat, how much time you need to leave before you run. I know that I can't have something to eat and then run within at least an hour. I'll get a stitch. So yeah.
With carb loading, the thing that concerns me when people hear the thing carb loading is that they think it means the night before a race just to stuff your face with carbs, and this thing of like, I'm going to eat as much pasta as I can before a big race. And actually what you're trying to do is to carb load throughout the course of the week.
Yeah, not just
So
on
it's-
that last day.
Exactly. So it's having being mindful of your meals throughout the course of the week, and having a healthy portion of carbs with each meal throughout the week, and having foods, like Emma says, that you're used to. The last thing you want to do the night before a big race is to slam loads of carbs into your belly, wake up the next morning feeling bloated and horrible and uncomfortable. Yes,
Be
get
sluggish,
carbs
wouldn't
in.
you, as well? You'd just be like,
Exactly. Get carbs in and make sure that you're being sensible. In actual fact, in the taper, talking of being sluggish, one of the things that you will feel in a taper, and it's not a bad thing to feel in the week before a race, is sluggish, because if you're feeling a bit sluggish, it isn't because you're undertrained and you haven't done enough training. The combination of decreasing the intensity of your training and taking a little bit of the volume off and eating properly and carb loading, that's your body taking all of that carb in and storing it and
Yeah.
allowing you to feel prepared, to feel prepared and rested before you go into your race. So this is that thing about paranoia. Going into a marathon, I feel a bit sluggish. I feel like it's not going to go well, like Emma's feeling at the moment. It's like, you do feel like that, but that's not because you're doing anything wrong. It's because your body's starting to make the things it needs to get used to for the race.
Yeah.
Carb loading is a thing, doing right.
Yeah. I always tend to forget about carb loading the week before a race. It's one of the biggest things that I need to get more organised on getting more carbs within the week rather than waiting until the day before and saying to Laura, we need to have some pasta tonight for tea.
Two biggest things you can do in the week of a race, or even the 2 weeks, or all the time, really, but one of them is make sure that you are eating well, good portions of carbohydrates with each meal. Make sure you're snacking on things like nuts and fruit and all that sort of stuff throughout the week. But hydration, like the week before the race, is the time that you want to start getting hydrated and drinking and looking at the color of your wee and making sure that you're hydrated properly. You're too late to start hydrating if you're hydrating the night and the day before a race.
Yeah.
Chugging down bottles of water the day before and on the morning of the race is just going to mean that you're just going to be weeing every 2 miles.
Yeah, definitely. What is your running myth?
Myth number 3 is you are allowed to run on a bank holiday.
It's very, very funny.
No,
You're not.
myth.
It's against the law.
Myth number 3 is a good one that everybody probably should know by now, and if you don't, it's just a gentle reminder that to get faster, you need to run slower. Myth or not?
That is not a myth.
I thought you were going to say you need to do your strides then.
Yeah, and
It's
strides.
true.
But to get faster, you do need to run slower. You need to build that aerobic base.
I can't. I've lost count of the amount of conversations I've had with people, particularly new people to running. Is they go, "Oh, I'm getting faster," and what's happening is they're just bashing out 5k after 5k after 5k, thinking, "Oh, I'm getting faster." Maybe, but you're also on a fast road to injury and burnout. And I think what you've got to remember is that you need to run slower to run faster. Look at Cole Moulton, we've said it before. Look at his Strava. The winner of the North Staffordshire Road Runners Association for the last 10 years runs his easy runs at like 10, 11-minute mile because he's getting plenty of that zone 2 work in, which allows him to then go and attack the really hard sessions. And zone 2 work is what helps your body build out the capillaries in your muscles, which transports the oxygen around your body quicker.
Yeah.
And makes it more effective. Zone 2 running. Slow twitch muscle fibers.
Yeah. I'm trying to keep my heart rate lower when I'm on my easy runs. Trying. My heart rate is quite high anyway, generally. I think it's because it's got so much further to go than most people to get to my legs and my feet. But yeah, I try and keep my
running myth number 8. Ben doesn't find new running fads to justify a new pair of running shoes.
That isn't a myth. That is true. That is very, very true. He loves a new pair of running shoes. Shall we spin the couch to coach? The wheel of couch to coach. We have got a blank space because that is where running myths went. So if anybody's got any suggestions about what we put in that blank space, hopefully we don't land on it today, please let me know. I have taken the sticker off, so it's not got the old logo on. I will put a new logo on. Are you ready?
Have you got the pen?
Yeah.
No, we haven't touched this. Not here. I'll find it. Why? What's the
The blank is going to be pick a race for the hosts.
Oh, pick a race. Okay, put that in there. That's fine. So we've got to spin that wheel. Spin that wheel.
Well, come on, Emma. Spin
that wheel.
Come on, listeners.
Come on.
Spin.
Spin
That
that
wheel.
wheel. Oh.
How many people were singing "Spin That Wheel" then?
Just us
Oh, we've
three.
had that one. That's still on there.
What we're talking about again?
We had Running Whilst Pregnant, but we have got Running Whilst on Holiday, actually. So that's next door. So we'll have Running Whilst on Holiday. That's a good
We've just
one.
done that, though.
I know
We've
we
done
have,
that for
I
the
know
whole
we-
episode.
I know we have. Let's
Spin
have
it
a look,
again.
what shall we do? Spin the wheel again.
Spin that
That
wheel.
Wheel.
Spin
Spin
that
that
wheel.
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 Importance of rest.
Ah,
There you
I
go.
like that
We'll
one.
do that one. That's Ben
Okay.
Bungle. So importance of rest.
Talk
So
about that.
thank you, Ben Bungle. We'll talk about that next week. Have we got any Couch to Coach news?
We do.
Couch Coach news. Couch to Coach news. Couch to Coach news.
So this past weekend was
Mhm.
the debut of the Sydney Marathon in the Abbott World Majors.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
And the winner of the women's race was again none than Sifan Hassan. So she's now won London and Sydney, and I think she's won one other. Was it Chicago? Maybe. But yeah, Sydney in the Abbott World Majors. Controversially, it was added to the World Majors, wasn't it? After everybody could said that they've done the World Majors. Was it
Yeah.
like the 5-star? They've now
Yeah.
added Sydney, and Sydney was
Yeah.
this past weekend. Eliud Kipchoge ran in the men's race, finishing 9th, I think it was.
Wow.
But it was, by all accounts, a good event.
Yeah. I've on that, so Sydney Marathon, I have got some other news. So Adele Roberts, do you know Adele Roberts?
No.
She was in Big Brother a couple of years ago. She's a radio
Oh.
DJ. She was on Radio 1.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. She is officially, so she's got a Guinness World Record for the person to have ran all 7 majors fastest female with a stoma. So she's got a
Right.
stoma. So she's got all 7 majors. So she did Sydney Marathon at the weekend as well. So well done
Wow.
to Adele Roberts. There you go. And also, more news. It's the Great North Run this weekend. So there's going to be loads and loads of people in Newcastle. So if you are running the Great North Run, try and find me. Come and say hello. I will be there. I'll be there Saturday night, stopping over. And I can't remember my wave. I'll put my picture on of my bib. Can't remember what wave I'm in, but yeah, there you go. So that is the Great North Run. So if you do see me, come and say hello, and we'll have a picture. I might even sign it for you.
What time are you aiming for?
Anything better than last time I did it? So I think I did it in 2:18 last time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
2:18.
I think it was because
So
I
you do
Two
walking.
coming.
I injured myself. I fell over. Can you remember me telling you? I trod
You
on a
fell
bottle.
over.
No, I didn't fall over. I tripped. Well, I twisted my ankle on a bottle top. On a bottle.
Oh.
You know when people throw them to the side?
Yeah.
I remember I told you this.
I
I
remember
twisted
now.
my ankle. Yeah, I twisted my ankle. So I couldn't run as fast. So 2:18 was, I think.
Anybody
I think-
that's watching on YouTube still, if you want to take a guess at Wobb's time, I said Wobb on purpose. If you want to have a guess at Wobb's time at the Great North Run, put it in the
Yeah,
comments
go on.
now.
Go on.
What's the course like?
It's relatively flat. It's deceiving actually. It says it's flat, but it's quite the gradient just increases slowly all the way down the course. You run from
It
Newcastle.
goes all the way up, down. How's
No,
that work?
No, it just regular. It's a little bit uphill all the way, really. If that's
All the
how
way
I can
down.
describe it. Yeah, I don't know.
And what's your PB?
My PB for a half marathon. My PB for a half marathon. My
I've just
PB for
seen that.
DNS. James Mitchell, DNS.
DNS or DNF.
Did not start.
Did not start.
Sam's give you a
DNF.
DNF and James just give you a DNS.
Thanks,
Dear
guys.
me.
Thanks, guys.
No,
for
come on.
vote of confidence.
What
So
was your PB?
So
Tell
Emma
me.
got all the vote of confidence when she asked, and then I get that, and I don't get anything. So my PB, half marathon PB is 1 hour 56 and 25 seconds. I think I got it at
Oh,
Congleton last year.
I
So I don't
think
think I'll get
any-
that this. I don't think I'll
I
get
think
it.
you will.
Do
I
you?
think you're getting 154.
Do you? No
I-
chance.
Yeah, I'd even say better than that. 150.
No way. No way. Don't put
Yeah.
pressure on me now, man. Oh.
Jim Flower. Why did you turn into Ant and Deck out of Beta Gruffin?
Man, because I'm going to Newcastle, man. Pooper Scooper. Kawasaki.
Jim Flowers says 2 hours 3 minutes.
No, it's definitely sub 2.
I'm
I
hoping
think
for sub 2.
154.
So last time I did it, I did it in 2 hours 17 and 32 seconds, and the elevation gain is 412 foot.
James is giving you 1 hour 52.
Ooh.
I don't think I get that. I don't think I'll get that. I have got a slight injury. I went out on Sunday and my hip is hurting, although it isn't hurting. I know the excuses have started already, but
Just
I've got
stop.
my hip. Honestly, my hip on
No.
Sunday was in agony. It's not too bad today.
Yeah, and
Put
the
some
hips don't lie,
ibuprofen.
do they?
Hips don't lie.
Don't lie.
So I've got a little bit of an injury. So if I don't get sub 2, that's why. I mean, the ultimate aim is to get sub 2 at Potters. So Great North Run is just a bonus. Although
What
it would
was
be
it,
nice to get.
Potters?
My PB at Potters is 2 hours 2:01. So I'd love to get sub 2 at Potters.
You'll definitely get sub 2 at Potters. What?
How's your anemia?
It's all right. It's all
Yeah,
right.
you should
got?
152 then.
I
Like
haven't
Billy
mentioned
Joe.
that for a while because I'm on iron tablets. So
Oh, hang
it's
on.
all-
Your biggest rival's just come in and said excuses from Ben Freeman.
Shakira.
Oh dear.
Anyway, so that is the Couch Coach news. It is going to be a good weekend because Emma's doing the Gritstone grind. I'm doing Great North Run, and Ben's going to go and do South Cheshire 20, aren't you, Ben?
Sorry, I couldn't hear you then.
You can just be in charge of doing all the social media on Sunday
Yeah.
because we're a bit busy.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll support you with that. I mean, you come and support me at my 5,000 meters track race on Wednesday, and I'll support you on
5K race.
5,000 meters. I'm a track runner now, don't you know? I own spikes.
I own spikes. And on that note,
No.
we will. Oh
Have you signed up to your marathon?
yeah. You've got a marathon coming up, haven't you?
No, I haven't. And on that note, we'll see y'all later.
See you later.
Bye.
We're not talking about that then. See you later. Bye.